Hello, everybody. Welcome today to this SemiFinals Winners Bracket match, a very delayed one between xootynator and Bartek. I am Blue, one of your hosts for today. Joining me is Chilia Pair, currently in the middle of a Rainbow Siege rank.
I've been.
Yeah,
Oh, I've been outed.
a little bit fried for today, but yeah, this match has been delayed for a little bit. Bartek had an unfortunate injury to his hand. We're gonna see if that's gonna affect him today. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get a really strong performance out of him today. Definitely a tough matchup versus xootynator, though. I'm excited for this one.
I think that this has been on people's minds for a little while now. You leave a match of this caliber to an entire week delayed, and I think you kind of build up some suspense that you may not have had entirely before the weekend. So, really being on a Friday match as well, I think we're looking for such a different atmosphere in this match. Of course, hoping Bartek is playing at his best, given his injury being the reason we had to push this match off a little bit. And of course, xootynator, who has maybe been playing slightly less as of recent. So, one super consistency, and then Bartek been around for a while. I think we're looking for some decent scores still, but definitely a lot of uncertainty going into this one.
Yeah, and I mean the map pool's definitely taken quite a large jump from the pool they might have previously played. So we'll have to see if any of those consistency issues really are going to affect either of their players. And I think we're just getting into the rolls now.
Yeah, we're looking for Bartek
wow.
winning the roll on that one. Wow, 98 points into the roll.
There you have it. 36 by xootynator.
First ban from him. Very understandable to come out with that first ban on this one. If you really have a map you want to not deal with against xootynator, of course known for the hidden ones and all of the big aim stuff. So immediately Ariadne getting out of here, which I believe is a map that xootynator has #1 on the top diff of. So good removal for him. And then of course the double ban for xootynator, going to go for some speed, get that out of here. Got the Chansey stamina no mod 5, of course Wings of Freedom, another stamina map, and then the Hard Rock 1 aim for Bartek as well. So double aim and double speed bans.
Yeah, double speed ban definitely expected. I mean, definitely banning out the strength of Bartek there by Zooty. Good play in my opinion. I think in general though, we're definitely going to see a lot of hit in this match. Famously, xootynator and Bartek, both incredible hidden players. And I don't know, man. Definitely going to be close, I think, unless, that injury, as previously stated, gives Bartek some trouble. Hopefully not, though.
Yeah, I actually do wonder if Zooty, maybe with some slightly unwarranted bans around the speed maps just because of Bartek's recent injury, I think that it leaves it a little bit more unspoken as to whether or not he is going to be able to play through maps like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this Hard Rock 2 pick coming out from xootynator is honestly a really good play. Kind of capitalizing on the fact that Bartek might be a little bit shaky coming off that injury. And, xootynator being the aim consistency beast that she is. Looking to take a really nice 1-0 lead.
It should be a good start to her, especially on a precision pick, being an aim-oriented player. This is definitely an area where she is confident, regardless of what style of Hard Rock 2 it is. She deals very well with the small circle precision. She has the aim on her side, so there's a whole lot working. And then, of course, Bartek, I'm not sure what... Oh, okay. Well,
I
early
think
break.
Was that Bancho?
I don't actually know if it was. It seemed a little too close.
Well, okay, I think xootynator finding that very early miss. You know what they say, though. Miss right at the start gets rid of your nerves. You can see the rest, right?
Well, got another late break from Bartek here just to give this back over to Zooty a little bit. They're going to stay relatively close in score, but definitely a lot more uncertainty for Bartek. Not doing well with that linear stream there. Kind of unfortunate.
Ooh. Yeah, finding another break here. Not looking too good for him. xootynator really picking it back up after that very early break. got the accuracy lead as well by roughly 1%, coming into these really awkward angles.
Halfway point coming soon here. xootynator is more than double Bartek's combo right now. She's got a lot of confidence in that accuracy and the score now, so there's a whole lot of work for Bartek to do. Zooty just looking a little bit more snappy to the centers of these circles as well. You know, Bartek's aim not super uncertain right now, but definitely deviating from kind of the center hits that you like to see on CS 6.5 given the precision requirement here, so just maybe visibly a little bit better situation for xootynator on her opening pick here. But there is another wonky section here with some of the sliders in the 1/3. You know, potential for breaks on these spaced linear bits here. A couple hundreds coming out for both players.
Yeah, and I mean, this map only gets harder towards the end. These jumps are going to start getting really spaced. The angle's a little bit awkward. As you can see, xootynator dropping accuracy on those small 1/3. Giving the accuracy lead over to Bartek, and he takes it. Never mind. Trades the break going into the ending. xootynator going to be able to comfortably take this. A little bit of a scare there right at the end. She does end up hitting those crazy wide-angle jumps. Does she hit the stream? No, nobody hits the stream. Yeah, that stream is a killer, man.
That stream at the end right there is absolutely disgusting, but the miscounts hold true for xootynator in the middle of the map, and she really does pick up that extra combo and score to give her the 200,000 plus advantage over Bartek there, despite having much better accuracy, 13 100s to 21 100s. So we talked about Zooty being more confident on that, but Bartek certainly not too unstable. He's going to go in for the hidden 2, so he seems to be good on the control here today, not wavering in his ability to play something that he is normally very good at. Bartek kind of picked up a bit of a name a long time ago for some of these old style maps or precision, you know, reading maps.
Yeah, and Bartek, like you said, really, really well known, made a name for himself on, you know, some of these lower AR hidden maps, older style. Although xootynator, we know she's the queen of hidden. And we're gonna have to see if Bartek really is as confident as he seems to be on this hidden pick. Another short one, just under 2 minutes in drain time here.
Bartek's gonna find an over aim actually on that 1/3 of it.
I think Chili is having a little bit of technical difficulties with his mic there. I think
one more reset.
Ah, there he is.
Is that better? Does it fix it? Good.
Yeah, you're in a fish tank for a second there, but I think we're okay.
I don't sue me. Never buy a Scarlet ever. Bartek gonna take a bit of a combo lead now on the AR8 hidden, finding his way through the middle of the map a little bit better off than Zooty did, of course, at the beginning. You gotta watch out for these 1/3s, and Zooty not quite ready for them. Bartek looking so calm and collected on these precise low AR patterns, and here you have to be able to maintain your aim control but not over-aim these, and Bartek is just so ready for them.
Yeah, huge recovery by Bartek here. Just, as you said, calm, collected. Just as good a score as you'd like, really, from him to get this point back in his favor and sort of keep the momentum at a nice neutral ground. Just making sure xootynator doesn't get the momentum. Almost double her score as well.
Yeah, very, very well off right now. There is not a whole lot she is going to be able to do about this situation at this point in the map, and it's pretty much a direct flip from the previous map that we saw on the Hard Rock 2. xootynator going to look to be mid 500k. Bartek pushing above 800,000 scores, so a great gap for him on that. Just the one miss right at the beginning. Looks so confident through the rest of the map there, and it is a point on the board traded back up.
Yeah, and I mean, this is exactly what you want to see from Bartek. Really pulling that point back in his favor. We're going to see if xootynator is going to pick back into hidden, perhaps, or maybe she's going to really stick with this this hard rock strategy she's been going for. It did work with Helix, but Bartek does seem to be really confident right now. Even saying, what a silly miss. Maybe feeling like he should have FC'd that map.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised for Bartek, given you know, the caliber of AR8 hidden maps that he has played in the past. You know, it's understandable that he might be a little bit disappointed with a miss right at the beginning there, especially on a not super difficult section of the map. And Bartek finding a miss on it. HR4 got a bit of finger control on this one here. You got to be careful about a lot of different snappy patterns in this HR4, as well as some buzz sliders, actually a big point of difficulty in this map right here. I would not be surprised if we saw multiple combo drops on some of these buzz sliders. They are one of, if not the most frustrating part of this map on Score V2, especially an accuracy killer as well. So unless you have the timing down super well, we're going to be seeing a lot of act drops on this map here, but it could be down to who finds it in the middle here. Bartek's going to find one already.
Of course, right. These types of sliders are absolute hell to play through on Score V2. Just the amount of accuracy you really need to be able to retain to at least keep a decent score lead. You know, as you can see, 93 to 91. Not easy whatsoever, even for players of this caliber. Zootynator, though, slight combo advantage, maybe 30 or 40. Coming into a slower section here.
Just
a longer map. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
I'm just saying a longer map than we're used to in this match. Both maps previously being around the 2-minute mark. This one a little bit longer at the 3-minute mark. So perhaps these early breaks won't mean as much in terms of how the point is going to swing. But we'll have to see. This is, of course, very difficult to combo. Look at these patterns.
This is the big techie section of the map right here with these sliders. A couple overlaps. That fast bounce slider right there. Long and high velocity. Both players looking good through it. Bartek dropping so much accuracy in lieu of combo for that section. Actually able to maintain the status right behind xootynator here. Accuracy down about 2% though, so he's going to have to start to be careful about that. It's providing about a 30,000 score difference. It is going to climb a little bit as the map continues to progress. He needs to see a break from xootynator to get back into this one because he's not going to find it on the accuracy. Another difficult section coming at the ending, and Bartek finds it. There it is.
There he goes. xootynator. Close call, really having to pull through on her own pick here. Maybe not expecting Bartek to do as well as he did there. I mean, as long as she holds, this point is easily secured in her favor.
It might be already, honestly. 96% accuracy, 500,000 score, and Bartek finds another break, quarter of the way left in the map. I just don't think there's enough note density for him to bring this back now.
This is super impressive from xootynator, still holding that full combo. Touch wood, she keeps it, and we've not cursed her. And she keeps going for that FC. Yeah, Bartek really struggling with the ending on this map here. Just a case of, will Zooty FC or not?
He's looking good right now into these last few sliders here. Again, the kind of classic aim we see from xootynator, just really snappy. That full area provides some extremely satisfying aim if you're, you know, right on the middle of these. And she is just dropping no slider ends into the ending here, continuously improving the accuracy from the beginning of this pick. And Bartek has found another couple breaks here. It is just absolutely over for him if it wasn't already 30 seconds ago. And that's the FC closed out for xootynator. Almost 990,000 score, and her second pick and point on the board against Bartek here. Very impressive Hard Rock score.
Wow, I mean, what can you do against that, right? I mean, the Hard Rock strat is really working here in Zooty's favor, and I would not be surprised if she was still picking into this type of map throughout the whole match. Bartek really not able to do anything against that. 400k, a respectable score still, but again, what can you do? What can you do against that?
Yeah, that was, you know, the finger injury, all things aside, and I think Bartek kind of acknowledges it too. That is just simply not a score that most players are going to be able to beat on any given day of the week. And, you know, unironically, I don't want to put down the play that xootynator put up, but to even replicate a score like that would be extremely difficult. So Zooty maybe finding a little bit of luck and mixed with a little bit of skill on that Hard Rock 4 there, finding the FC no buzz slider breaks and some good accuracy as well. She was absolutely ready to go on that one. Going to go in for the hidden pool again now on Bartek's side. It's going to be Newspapers for Magicians. This is a map that Bartek has an extremely good score on.
I love this map, man. This map is really good. I'm really happy to be able to see this in a tournament pool again. Yeah, you know, classic mirror map from a few years ago now. God, when did this get ranked? This was 2018, 2019?
Yeah, this is old now. Let me see. Yeah.
I remember when this map first came out. This was one of the most popular maps at the time, and for good reason. This map is great, man. And you'll see, you know, these fairly technical patterns, really awkward aim, lots of 1/3, tricky finger control. Not the easiest to hack in the world, but
no.
Then again, both of these players extremely proficient at this type of hidden map, so I would not be surprised to see this point going either way.
Zooty is a great hidden player and aim player, but this map does take into account a couple different skill sets as well as just the aim. You know, Bartek looked really good on the density of hidden too. This map doesn't nearly provide that, but it is significantly more dense than some of the other hidden picks in here. Not a lot of good hidden scores on the leaderboards for this map as well. There's really only about 4 hidden full combos on this map altogether, and all of them performed by some extremely well-known hidden players here. So Bartek, you know, being the great hidden and I guess kind of density player that he is, should have a pretty good time with this, especially on the tech skill set here. But it could come down to some of these wide angle aim patterns that you're going to see past the halfway section of the map. There's some 1/6 bursts you got to watch out for in this map as well. Just a whole lot to be conscious of if you haven't played this map multiple times. You know, I'm assuming both of these players have enough experience with this, but again, halfway is where we're going to start looking for some of the really big breaks, unless we see a slider break somewhere.
And the ending really with this map is, it just scales super hard. And look at these patterns. This type of stop and start aim, you know, these players definitely excel at, especially with this hidden mod attached. And neither player really struggling at all, both nearing 99. Never mind, xootynator on that accelerating stream finds the first break, and Bartek holding comfortably now. A slower section coming just after this, so some free combo for Bartek. He's going to be able to pad this lead super in his favor.
If he doesn't break on a buzz slider here, he's got a lot of combo ahead of him here right now into this next section right now. Very little to break on unless you kind of completely whiff one of these sliders right here, but this is an extremely comboable section. He has a pause after this section as well, after some triples coming up right now. Potential for misses on these linears here, and then Zooty's going to find the miss on the linear. And
yeah,
Bartek has this.
Bartek really bringing it on these hidden picks, bringing it to Zooty's skill set, and almost 99 still. This is incredible from Bartek going into the break here. Oh man.
Last key eye coming up after this section here. You got a big jump section, and then the entire ending of the map is just kind of density flow aim patterns here. Bartek is going to be, you know, almost double xootynator's score by the time that flow aim section hits at the end. So as long as both of them hold through these squares, got some buzz sliders here, and here we go right into the final key eye. Neither of them break, and this is it, the final section of the map. It's going to be the rest of it to the end on this flow aim here. Any breaks from both of these players here. This section is so much more difficult than it looks on this. You've got these kind of faster streams built into this as well, with some spacing changes across the board. Neither player finding too much trouble. Bartek shaking just a little bit on these patterns, but he only has to make it through a couple more seconds here. We got some wide-angled jumps coming up after these sliders here, but this is going to be it for the rest of the map.
Yeah, Bartek comfortably taking this pick. We're going to see if he's able to close it out with the FC. This section is so hard to do when you're nervous, and Bartek just shredding right now. Is he going to be able to do it? These wide-angle jumps about to come up.
Ooh, the ending jumps are the ones I'm worried about. Right here coming up right after this. This is it. Will he hit them? Oh, the square! This is the one, the triangle. No! This is it!
Just that was the one. Putting his pen down in defeat after missing those jumps.
Everyone has missed those jumps ever, I swear. Oh.
Yep. I think back in my day, I have a 1 miss on this with Hidden, and it's on those jumps, and I mean, for good reason. Those jumps are just, they're really hard to do, especially when you're nervous like Bartek is right now. I mean, what a great score though. 830k is nothing to scoff at, absolutely. Beating out xootynator here. Tying it up 2-2. This is a close one, man.
Oh, extremely good performance from Bartek on that one. You know, kind of, yeah, not too happy about the ending miss there, but that section is extremely difficult to hit those wide angles at the ending there, especially with Hidden. You know, you're nervous and you over aim one of those in the section, you know, the wide angle triangles. Those are such difficult patterns there. Zooty ends up winning on the accuracy because of Bartek's pen down, but still a 300,000 score victory for him going into Zooty's next pick.
Yeah, I wonder what she's gonna go for. Maybe something more consistency based. Maybe she's not feeling it.
No Mod 1?
No Mod 1. Any No Mod 1 enjoyers? I am a No Mod 1 enjoyer.
Some barking Mad Dog?
Proud No Mod 1 enjoyer right here.
Aim players.
I mean,
I don't know.
Some of these maps are great in this pool. Yeah, Hidden 3. I mean, No Mod 4, also incredible map.
Ooh, DT1, so some faster aim. Understandable for xootynator here. You know, if you're trying to take Bartek out because of his tapping hand, go fast.
Yeah, it makes
Although
sense.
This isn't really a typical DT1.
True, but I mean, of course, you know, while Bartek is known for that Hidden, he is also known for his DT and his speed, so despite the injury, he's been playing really well today, and I'm gonna see if he's able to take this breakpoint here off xootynator.
God, the last time I heard a song like this, and you know, I don't know how many people have been around in the tournament community for a long time, but it was Yaz's Summer Cup 2019, Bubbleman versus Ty by Grand Finals, and it was Heat Haze Days Sans version. So this is not the first time. It was Hard Rock 1. So this is just bringing back terrible memories.
You just unlocked a part of my brain I wanted to keep repressed. Oh my god. And I mean, here we go. The AR on this map is really, really fast. Bartek finding an early break, however, but he's kept a much higher accuracy lead, which I think he's going to be able to retain throughout the map, despite any misses.
Yeah, Bartek definitely the stronger speed player, I would say, out of these two players here. Again, it really is just the uncertainty with his hand right now that I'm worried about. You know, you can kind of see maybe a little bit of struggles on the aim, focusing a little bit more on the tapping. You see kind of those jitters on the longer bursts there, focusing so much on the tapping hand rather than the aim, which is what you need to be looking at right now. He's made it halfway through with a very respectable combo difference between the two of them. It really is just xootynator on the combo right now, keeping that lead, and it's enough to hold it.
So far, so good, though, and never mind. I should eat my words. xootynator finds the break, and the score lead rockets over towards Bartek's side. All he has to do now is hold this combo. xootynator really struggling to hold any type of combo anymore. With a quarter of the map remaining, I think Bartek's looking to take this break point away from xootynator.
Really stamina-intensive section with that longer burst into a bunch of triples into those sliders there. And Bartek, you know, as shaky as he looks because of his tapping, he's holding so well. You know, his base speed is just so good that he's able to do this even with maybe some uncertainty. He does find a miss at the ending, but he's going to put up another 800,000 score here.
Man, he's playing insane despite this injury right now. Takes the break point away from xootynator into his own pick. He's got the momentum now, and he's looking to take a 4-2 lead into this match after his next pick. Really well played. Good stuff. Absolutely
crazy from him. You know, we talk about how good he is right now just playing through some of these maps, and you know, I have to say his hand might not be holding him back as much as we might be talking about, but it is something to note. You know, he is looking so good in this match altogether with at least some type of injury. So imagine what this could be if he was, you know, at full force right now, like, you know, fully active, playing warm, you know, not in pain probably through some of these faster maps here. Like, This is a crazy scenario.
Yeah, and I mean, it really speaks to his confidence as a player, you know, immediately going into that hidden 3 pick as well. You know, just straight up bringing it to xootynator at this point, saying, okay, you know, we know you're great at hidden, but allow me to showcase my skill here. And if he takes this point, this is a huge momentum gain for him. Only 1 point away from match point at that rate.
Bartek, you know, I think xootynator has kind of reached that fame factor over the past few years. You know, with her tournament performances, she is, you know, easily one of the best tournament players in the scene when she is on top of her game.
Absolutely.
I think people forget just how seasoned of a veteran Bartek is within the tournament community as well. You know, Bartek's been actively playing tournaments since I would say at least 2016, 2017. You know, I don't know exactly when xootynator started, probably around a similar time. But, you know, despite being, you know, ranked 29 versus ranked 150, Bartek, I think he has almost as many badges as xootynator mixed in from, you know, past years. So he's well seasoned veteran. You know, doesn't play quite as much as he used to, but he's still in things completely. Qualified for this tournament and has, I believe, as of, you know, last week, outplaced his seeding by quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, Bartek, you know, he did have that little break for maybe a year or so. People maybe forgot about the level of skill this guy brings to the table, and it's showing today versus, like you said, one of the best tournament players in the scene right now in xootynator. Although, this type of map, both their style, you know, as we've been saying, the story of this whole match is both players really proficient on hidden, and it's just how close is it really going to cut it? And Bartek finds his first break. xootynator, almost an SS on this hidden 3 right now. This is absurd. Bartek finding another break. This is, yeah, absolutely ridiculous from xootynator right now. She's in her stomping grounds. This is her bread and butter. And wow, again, what the hell can you do against that?
Yeah, you know, xootynator has put up scores like this. Also, by the way, before I go and talk about something, Bartek is actually, yes, seed 14 out of qualifiers. So wow. Very, very well above his seed right now, despite how good of a tournament player he is. But xootynator, you know, you've seen her in tournaments in the past. She full combos maps of this style almost every single time with the hidden modification for some reason. She is so good at these, like, dense stream, you know, fast twitch, you know, alternating pattern stream style. I don't even know what to call this type of hidden. Hard as hell. That's what it's called. You know, Bartek
streams.
Yeah, right.
That's what you call it.
And Bartek, you know, kind of picking this in maybe as a little bit of a mercy pick after that, you know, kind of that DT1, when I think there was a lot of better maps in the pool for Bartek than this map, especially knowing how good xootynator is on maps like this. And by no means is Bartek having a bad time. He's putting up a great combo, but, you know, he had to hope for a break from xootynator that he is just not finding any trace of.
This is absolutely insane, by the way. She's just not missing. Like, what is happening right now, Chilia?
Wow.
What is this accuracy, dude?
It's going up.
Like, what are we supposed to say to this? It's just like, okay, never mind. Well,
all right.
Screw it, I guess. You know, just miss. Why don't you? You know, just ruin what I'm saying, Zooty. Come on, man. You gotta pull through on that one. You gotta help me out here, man.
Jeez, she was making it work.
Still though, 99.3 is insane on this map. Almost clutching out the FC. Taking the breakpoint for herself, trading breakpoints now, going into her pick. Man, what is happening? I swear to God, every match I'm commentating, it always ends up like this. Breakpoints, really close match, and then it goes to tiebreaker. I'm really hoping for a tiebreaker, by the way. Can I just say?
That would be great. I'd love that. There's some back and forth in this match. You know, we waited a while for it, and now the time has come.
More misses than 100s, by the way, can I just say? On the side of xootynator. That is just... That's absurd. That's absurd.
Unreal. It was one pattern, too. Literally one spot. They were not spread out. And there's the Nomad one, the deep indigo from Barking Mad Dog.
Oh, yeah.
She goes in for the aim.
Oh, yeah. I love me some Nomad one. Classic Barking Mad Dog. Oh, I'm ready. I don't know what to expect from this in the slightest. This is just,
so back and forth. You know, xootynator, I do not expect her to miss on this map. I'm just going to throw it out there now. There's nothing else to say. Like, there really is just nothing for her to miss on in this map that she has not, like, FC'd in every other map that she's played so far. We've seen one FC on this map this weekend already, of course, from Henry, pulling out the 99.6% S rank intercamming, I believe, with the one miss with even higher accuracy than that. So we're looking for some pretty good scores out of these two players on this one here. You know, I'm not entirely sure about an FC on both of them. Maybe something similar to the Henry intercamming match with the, you know, maybe the 1 FC and the 1 miss. Accuracy has already dropped a little bit for both players.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with No Mod 1, you're really expecting an FC or close to it until you're getting towards grand final stages, when it kind of gets a little bit insane. You know, these type of jumps, it's nothing these players haven't done before. Although Bartek really looking kind of shaky. Maybe xootynator realizing, oh, maybe I can just outskill him on the aim here. You know, his aim's been very shaky, and maybe she's just trying to capitalize on that. Of course, known for her crazy aim, right? And hopefully she's going to show it here and pull out the best score so far on this map.
I mean, I agree with you. It's been a long time since I've seen Zooty do bad on a No Mod 1, honestly, let alone miss in most cases. So I'm expecting some seriously good score out of her on this, you know, well above, you know, 600-700K, barring any unfortunate miss. Bartek did find one at the beginning. I kind of missed whether or not it was a slider break or an actual miss, but
it was an actual miss. It was on the really big jumps out of the intro, yeah.
Just one, though. He's kind of holding strong afterwards. Plenty of map left to go. And, you know, if xootynator does find that uncharacteristic break, there is an avenue back into this map for him.
I mean, just look at these types of patterns, though. You know, it's absolutely nothing super challenging for either of these players. You know, although these No Mod 1 maps, you can find the most unfortunate breaks. You might be too focused on when those big jumps are coming that you just randomly miss on a section like this, you know? So it's really important that both of these players stay focused right now. This is probably one of the most important points of the match at this point.
Yeah, this map has a lot of refrain sections, which, again, like you mentioned, it's really easy to just get too relaxed on it, and then you get into these big jump sections immediately after, and you've got to almost reset your aim hands to prepare yourself for big jumps after cooling it off for a bit. So this map is, you know, it's why Barking Mad Dog picks all these types of songs, and his maps are so much more difficult to FC than some other No Mod 1s here, just because of that, you know, stylistic choice. And these squares are absolutely disgusting. Oh my god.
Both players
reverse square
comboing through. What? Man, these guys are playing insane right now. xootynator is still holding this 99.6 FC. Bartek not far behind. He's still in it if xootynator finds a break here, and they see it at the break. Going into the last quarter of the map, super intense jumps. Is Zooty gonna break?
There's a quarter of the map left. There's not a lot of time left for Bartek to come back into this if Zooty doesn't find the break, but this is what we talked about. She does this, and there goes Bartek.
Yeah, Zooty does this. This is... wow. Just absolutely shredding these jumps right now. No sign that she's going to break. Is she going to find that FC?
There's one more big jump section here at the ending. I think there's a couple big ones, but then it cools down for the end of it. I think she's pretty much done after a couple more jumps here, but these are relatively small compared to the key eyes. Still not, you know, free. A couple of these big back and forths at the ending here, but I don't expect to see much. Here comes the last section.
Let's not jinx it. Oh, she combos the huge jumps. Wow,
that's
99. 99.71 FC by xootynator. That, I believe, is the best score that we've seen on this map in the tournament.
996K. Wow.
I mean, Bartek with 1,000 combo of his own, absolutely not a bad score whatsoever, but, you know, the story of this match is, what the hell are you going to do against a score like that?
Yeah, it's, you know, you go into a No Mod 1 against xootynator, and I feel like, you know, with her trend at this point, you almost have to expect this. Like, if you get demoralized because xootynator FC to No Mod 1, you haven't played tournaments or paid attention to tournaments. Like, I will unremorsefully say that, but we have Crazy Motorcycle Chase. This is... I'm gonna stereotype and say that this is a Polish map, but I think this is a Polish map. I'm just gonna say it.
This is the Wub Woof Wolf.
This is the
right here.
The demo into Malashevsky, into Wolf, into pretty much everyone until Kriller showed up a couple of months ago. But
the Polish national map, I would go as far as to say.
They had dominance over this for a long time, and Bartek is extremely good at gimmick DT. This is something that he was, pretty much fully known for a few years ago. If anyone remembers his Evoltech DTHD FC at COE, yeah. That's kind of where it started. Both players going to over-aim the first sections of jumps here, so both of them taking a couple seconds to get into the swing of things here, but higher accuracy for Bartek, which is less miscount.
Yeah, I mean, this map, I literally could not tell you who's going to win this. These patterns are just so easy to miss on. There's really no safe point in this map. Even these really slow sliders, if you're not paying full attention, you could just easily forget that one of them has a reverse arrow type of thing. And
yeah.
Just look at these back and forth wiggles. And this low AR really does not do any favors.
Man, you really got to think about all the players and how low the numbers are that would be good at the style of map of this in a tournament. And xootynator is going to miss the wiggles, but Bartek misses right after. That's going to favor Bartek, though. He had an early score and accuracy lead, and now he's going to maintain it on those misses. Man. Unless he blunders here.
That accuracy's really pulling through for Bartek, though. Giving him almost 50,000 score lead. Identical combos on both sides. This map is definitely not over. I mean, look at these patterns. Both players comboing through them. They see each other's scores at this break, and Zooty knows that Bartek has to break for her to have a chance of winning this.
There's not much left in here for xootynator to make a comeback on. Bartek looks so good at the beginning of the map, and there goes another break for both of them. They've traded every break, I think.
If Zooty didn't break there, I'm pretty sure she had it, but yeah, both players really struggling on the ending here. These patterns are kind of stupid to have to hit. And yeah, there you have it. Bartek by 50k. Yeah, nobody hitting that end stream. Bartek winning by a lot more than 50k. I think xootynator dropping quite a few misses at the ending there, dropping her score, but Bartek tying it up 4-4. Man, are we really going to get a tiebreaker?
It's going to be so close.
I've had to cast like 3 tiebreakers so far. Well, touch wood, I want to see it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Azure Arbitrator, right, as the tiebreaker? If I'm correct.
Yeah, the tiebreaker...
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Absolute classic. Of course, the tiebreaker of the 2018 OWC Grand Finals.
I'm nervous for this tiebreaker, man, because
it's such a hype map. Kind of good.
Happens to be #1 on this map. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, she's kind of good at the game, guys. If you didn't already know. No immediate picks coming out from Zoo. Oh, No Mod 4. Yes. Okay, this is probably my favorite map in the pool, other than Newspapers for Magicians. Incredible map. Even better song, in my opinion. I swear, if we see an FC on this map, I don't even know. I mean, with the way these players are playing, I would not be surprised.
Well, this is, kind of another classic here with Railgun Roulette. We were talking about the tiebreaker being a classic. We also had Newspapers for Magicians, and, it's honestly a lot of it. Hard Rock 4, Excelsius, Helix, like, this
DT4
pool is just classics. Yeah, DT4, even DT3 at this point now, too. Like,
this is my era. This is my era of the game.
this is just so many maps that we have seen throughout tournament history, and I think both of these players, the scores kind of reflect that from this weekend. Lots of high scores. We've seen, very rarely a score under, 3 or 400K on a lot of these maps. Obviously there are some outliers, but very high, at least from the top level players, there have been consistently high scores on these maps, multiple FCs on some of these maps here. So falling back into xootynator's territory with the slider aim.
I am so excited to see this map. I really hope for an FC, honestly. With how these players are playing right now, I'm just nervous in anticipation, it's such a difficult map, especially towards the end. These sliders, no joke, absolutely. Even years after it's ranked, not many FCs whatsoever.
Let's see what happens as we get into kind of the meat and cheese of this map here coming up through after these very tough back and forth patterns here. Both players obviously know they're coming. I know for a fact both of these players have played this map multiple times.
Yeah, if you've played this map, you know that intro's coming. Those weird little double angles coming into a little bit of a stream here. Slider aim coming up. And these overlapping type of patterns that you're going to see here are really where we're looking for people to break. Not easy whatsoever, and having to cut off of those bursts into the fast sliders. Not easy, and both players seeming really comfortable so far. No breaks at all. Wow, I was expecting at least one break at the start of this section. Both players comboing through it.
Oh, this is going to be a dangerous pick here as we get into the latter half of this map, because there is a pause around halfway in this. Everyone knows past that first key eye, you have a break before you get to the second section. If there is a single miss here before the break, the map honestly just ends.
Oh, man. Both players, no way.
Oh my god. No. Oh, I'm going to lose my mind. No. Oh my god.
No way.
I feel pain for you. I feel pain for him.
Dude.
He's not happy. That is...
I mean, who would be? Even
that
so,
slider
xootynator, what an incredible play already from xootynator. It is not easy to combo up to this part. She has to hold, though. This score difference, if she, for some reason, misses at the immediate start of the next section, Bartek does have a way back into this map. So it is not quite over yet. Although I'm gunning for Zooty to FC this right now. It only gets harder from here on out. So be wary of these patterns. Man, this song is awesome as well. Such a great build-up. And here we go. This stacking streams. Building up into this final section. Going through the buzz sliders, xootynator. Is she going to be able to keep this combo?
Bartek can't. Ooh.
Look at this man, Zooty, playing out of her mind right now. Some of these harder sliders are going to come up, and I don't know if she's going to be able to do it.
We saw an extremely good score on this week, previous weekend from Kurumi at 790,000, and this is just absolutely destroyed.
Is she going to do it? Oh my god, this is so intense. She combos through that stream.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is she going to do it? No way. No way.
This is it, the last stream.
And she hits that stream as well. What is going on, xootynator? Oh my god. What is she doing right now?
No, there's no way.
No way. No way. No way. I called it as well. What did I say? What did I say? What? What? Are you kidding me?
You've got to be joking.
That is insane.
In tournament with score V2.
That is... What? I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, but what the hell are you supposed to do against that? There is no way this match is as close as it is. I mean, credit to Bartek, he's playing out of his mind as well, but for this match to be as close as it is, with xootynator playing at this type of level, man, what the hell is going on? Number 4 on the map, globally, by the way. that score would be. Number 4 on the map.
Me too.
I'm speechless. What? Pretty sure that was literally the 6th ever FC on the map. And I mean, I was saying before as well, you know, with the way she's playing, I don't know, man. I think she could do it. And well, if I'm Bartek, I need a guaranteed pick here.
This is...
Oh, here we go. Okay.
This is a Bartek map if I've ever seen one. If he plays this the way that I know Bartek can play a DT3, this is going to be an extremely good pick for him here. xootynator, you know, I think kind of falls by the wayside a little bit when it comes to some of these faster stamina-oriented DT picks in here. And Bartek has been kind of known for his speed in the past here. We'll see what happens on some of these buzz sliders, obviously, but both players struggling with the accuracy just a little bit at the beginning right now. xootynator's actually going to be taking the lead here again, hoping Bartek's hand doesn't make the difference on this faster map here, because we know how good he is at this style of map.
Yeah, and I mean, it's do or die for Bartek here, right? You know, you have to get a point, and it has to be right now. You know, he cannot afford to be missing early in this map, especially considering we're literally at the halfway point already, and xootynator has a 1% AC lead over him. Coming into the more intense burst hit, both players! No way. Don't tell me it's happening again. What is going on, man? Both of these players bringing the absolute A game right now. Accuracy almost identical, going into Bartek's favor now.
Oh, 50s on Zooty! Oh, the act drops. Oh, the act drops on the long streams are so bad for her.
Oh, they both finding a break at the exact same time. No way, no way. Okay.
That might do it.
That has to do it. Okay, there's no way Bartek loses this point, surely.
No, he would have to full miss defending. He would have to full miss.
Yeah, no way. We're going to tiebreaker. Oh my god.
Oh, missed the last note.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Azure time.
Both 1 miss, almost identical accuracy. Both of these players are just insane. What a match this has been so far, and going into possibly one of the most hyped tiebreakers there have ever been in the game. I honestly couldn't think of a better way to end this match off.
Yeah, no, they're really like, I think the only difference that would make this closer is that if it wasn't this map. Yeah, all right, well, Bartek has never played Azure Arbitrator. xootynator, okay, so Bartek is going sight read into Azure Arbitrator against xootynator, who actively has #1 on this map with Hidden.
Yep, the first ever modded FC, and I'm pretty sure it's with like 99.6 or something.
It's dummy-ack, yeah.
Yeah, it's very stupid.
So if Bartek wins this, then he's one of the craziest players I've ever seen.
I agree, and I mean, they really saved the best match till last. You know, they really made us wait for it, didn't they? And it's delivering. It absolutely is delivering. Although, you know, I'm not gonna hint at too much, but all I'm saying is he's playing very well right now. I'm gonna put that out there. You know, Bubbleman almost did FC this against USA in 2018. And you know, it does have the best score on the map. You know, I'm just planting seeds here. This is the consistency map, very snappy aim. Definitely Zooty's skill set. So all I'm saying is, if we see an FC, I told you so.
I'm holding my breath. I am going to literally hold my breath for the first 4 minutes of this map, because
it's so intense. It's so intense, man.
It never cools down. Like
it really doesn't.
Really stays there.
Like after the intro, you know, it's like maybe 30 seconds to a minute for the intro. The gas pedal is put on the floor, and it does not come up until the end of the map. Here we go. xootynator with the Hidden! Okay.
I respect
This is
it.
interesting.
She's going for the repeat FC. She's done it once. She's gonna go for it again.
I swear to God, if she does this, like I think I'd quit life.
if xootynator full combos this map with hidden in match, I'm gonna be MIA for the rest of the weekend. Just as a heads up.
Yeah, like I think I'll need a break from looking at anything OC related.
I will be locking my account for a month.
Oh God. Okay. Here we go.
I'm worried for Bartek a little bit because sight reading this map is not easy. There are some tricky aim patterns in here. This is not just basic alternating. A lot of wide angle patterns in here and a lot of spikes that can catch you off guard if you're not ready for them. Likewise with xootynator, though, you know, you have, even with a hidden preference mod for her, some of these aim patterns here, if you have the nerves in a tournament setting right here, really does leave some opportunities for under aims on some of the spikes. But she has been so consistent today with her performances that I'm not expecting to see much of that. Bartek, not bad at wide angle aim in this style whatsoever, but we've seen him break more on the aim maps than Zooty has today. First quarter in almost now. Both players looking good through the second section of big jumps there. They both hit them.
Nice. Yeah, and this map, you know, has some really sneaky finger control parts that if Bartek's not 100% focused in, he has a huge potential to miss on those. And you know, coming possibly shortly after the 1000 combo mark, we'll have to see. xootynator holding that 99.6 right now. Incredible accuracy. Even for Bartek, 99 is nothing to laugh at. And oh, get some 100s on that. Yeah, that stream is really weird. The BPM on that does combo through it, however, and I think at the end of the day, combo is all that matters right now. Both players not letting up. I think it's just about who wants it more at this rate, and oh man, my heart
I don't know, man. I told you the first 4 minutes of this pick are just gonna be absolutely excruciating, and both players make it to the just past quarter way at the pause. Now they both see exactly what's happening right now. Bartek gets a chance to see xootynator's accuracy. Zooty knows Bartek is right behind her on that score. The combo exactly the same. I've seen misses on that section after the pause there, and xootynator does drop 100 on it, so she is definitely not fully expecting the end of that pause there. Maybe zoned out for a second, just trying to compose yourself. This stream section, couple hundreds dropped on Bartek's end, but the combo is going to maintain. This is an extremely difficult part of the map here with these dense aim patterns here. Close, sharp angles into these streams, non-stop strain for both players. Both of them hit the second section of jumps. Are we going to make it to halfway through this map with 2 FCs? Bartek has a little bit of uncertainty. He found a little bit of a wiggle on his aim on that bottom left-hand corner there. He's got to be able to maintain this consistency. Oh my god.
I don't even know what is happening
Linears,
right now.
space linears, oh my god. Wide angles, into the stream. Bartek drops hundreds but holds the combo. Oh my god, I can't take it.
This map does not let up whatsoever. Both of these players not fighting any. We're almost halfway into the map. This map is 8 minutes long, by the way. We are 4 minutes in almost, and oh man. Okay, we're getting into more of an intense finger control section here. This is what I was talking about earlier. Both players not finding any breaks at the start. Bartek seeming prepared for it. Oh man. This is not easy whatsoever.
Bartek is... How are you outscoring like 70% of the community on a sight read? What is happening? What? How are you?
God.
Oh my god, no.
No.
Oh my god, he under-aimed a single jump. xootynator still has the full combo, 99.47% accuracy, halfway passed through the map. Are we going to see xootynator put up a full combo on Azure Arbitrator with Hidden in a tournament match? We saw Bubbleman put up the best score we have ever seen on this map in the OS World Cup many years ago. Can xootynator put Bubbleman off of the history maps by putting up a Hidden FC on this map? Oh my god, she hits the sharp angle into the pause.
All eyes on xootynator right now. 2,100 combo. I believe Bubbleman got 2,400 in his World Cup match versus the USA in the Grand Finals. xootynator on the tiebreaker versus Bartek with Hidden. 2.3k combo coming into the last turn. Combo jumps! No way! No way!
Oh my god.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Okay.
It's not about Bartek anymore. Bartek, unfortunately, is definitely out of the running for the score. This is a GG for xootynator now, with over 200,000 score in her favor.
God.
It's all just going to come down to the last few seconds.
God. She's done it. She beat Bubbleman's combo. Bubbleman missed. Bubbleman missed it.
2,500.
The best score on Azure Arbitrator in a tournament. Oh my god,
she misses the stream. No. Oh my god, she missed on the stream.
No way. No way. Even so, what a monstrous, titanic score by xootynator. What an effort. 600k with a quarter of the map left. 2,500 combo. There is only like 800 combo of this map left almost. And oh my god, what a match, man. I don't think Bartek has a way into this. I think xootynator has done it, but what the hell are we witnessing, dude? This is insane.
This is, I think, what we're watching right now. This is the single best tournament Azure Arbitrator score we have ever seen in history. But I think this is also the single best Azure Arbitrator sight read that we will ever see. Bartek is looking to put up 500,000 plus score on this map at his current trajectory, when he's never played the map before. That is unreal.
It's just a testament, really, to how absolutely insane both of these players are. I mean, my brain can't even, like, this is too insane for me to handle. xootynator pushing 700k score right now. Bartek, like you said, pushing on that 500k. I honestly, there's nothing he can do, unfortunately. It's been a valiant effort bringing it to tiebreaker, but
this miss for xootynator is unreal. If she misses a stream and hits the rest of this map, I'm going to lose it. I think she's done it, though. I don't know if there's much at the ending.
Don't look at her score in like 2 seconds. That's
I'm staring at it. Nope,
just don't look at it.
Locked. Eyes are locked.
Don't look at it.
I found it. Oh, she lost it and got it back. It's twice. Twice.
Don't look at it.
Just drop another 100. Drop another.
Okay, 100. we can look now. We can look. All eyes on the screen again.
Safety first, everyone.
Bartek does find that almost 1,000 combo towards the end, but
he will find the 500k almost, I think, into the ending. Just barely gonna hit it if he maintains this accuracy. It's just one section of sliders into the ending, but xootynator has done it. The single best Azure Arbitrator tournament score in history to close it out. 99% accuracy almost into the ending here. She's gonna be so close to it at the ending as we come into the final sliders. Bartek with another 1,000 plus combo. 500k over on a sight read into the ending of the map. Will xootynator pull off the 99% accuracy? I think she misses it by like 2 notes, maybe. Let's see. Oh, she dropped 100.
She gets 100.
It's over. But that is it.
What a beautiful slider as well. I mean, what a match as well. What a beautiful match. Like, I don't think I could have asked for a better match between these two. It was well worth the wait, and xootynator with the one miss on Azure Arbitrator with hidden on a tiebreaker. What the? What?
I cannot.
What?
I cannot deal with that score. That should not be possible. It shouldn't be possible. xootynator is continuously pushing the boundaries of what people thought was previously possible to do in a tournament match for consistency-based scores, and every single time she outdoes it. And Bartek, with an extremely valiant effort, playing on the back of a slight injury on one of his hands, taking a break point away from xootynator mid-match, all the way to tiebreaker, and it's going to be xootynator to make it to the next stage.
Well played. That was probably the best match I've seen all tournament. And, you know, huge props to Bartek, huge props to Zooty. What an amazing match. So entertaining. Both players bringing their absolute A-game. Breakpoints back and forth, going to the tiebreaker. The best ever score we've seen on Azure Arbitrator in a tiebreaker match. Which I didn't think anybody could top Bubbleman. Bubbleman's play on that. And there you have it. We've just witnessed it with the hidden mod as well, and what a testament to the skill of these players, man. I don't know what to say anymore. That was That was incredible.
It was insane. I mean, you know, we talked about xootynator has continuously shown up as one of the single best tournament players out there right now. Every single time she shows up for a 1v1 or team tournament, and Bartek, with all of his tournament experience behind him, was able to drag her to tiebreaker all the way through that, just showing that 14th seed doesn't mean jack for him. He is staying in this, of course, going to be dropping down now to the losers bracket. I believe that was a winners bracket match there. Now it's Bartek versus Silas going to be taking place this weekend. Of course, that was the deciding match for the final schedules for this weekend. So we've got MCY4 versus Henry and Bartek versus Silas here in that losers bracket. Of course, we do still have a winner's bracket. Malashevsky versus xootynator. I mean, Blue, man, you got a match ahead of you.
Yeah, I mean, what more could you expect? Look at that, dude. And even so, Bartek going down, potentially getting revenge on xootynator's Canadian teammate Silas. That's going to be a crazy match to watch as well. MCY, one of the best players so far through the tournament, maybe surprising a few people, but yeah, an incredible player in his own right, and Henry as well. Gonna make that an incredible match to watch. It's been such an exciting tournament, dude. Honestly, with how Zooty just played that match, I don't know who's gonna win. I really don't. But you can't tell, because Malashevsky could just come up the next day and be like, oh, okay, that was, you know, cool. You know, good job, Zooty. Okay, it's my turn now.
It's
you know?
true.
And
he could.
That's what he does, right? And man.
We'll have to wait for the stats. We'll have to wait for the stats. You know, Malashevsky currently the #1 rated player from this weekend with an average score of 703,000 across 8 maps played. So that's a serious number to try and combat against pretty much anyone in this tournament. But xootynator, you know, once these are all updated, might come pretty close to that. Bartek had some ridiculously good scores as well, but across the board, you know, she put up, was it 2 or 3 FCs in this match? I think it was at least 2. It was at least Nomad 4 and Nomad 1, but
yeah,
that's a serious boost on the average there. Bartek coming up pretty close with a couple of near FCs as well, and, you know, some really good scores, but both of them will still remain in the tournament. Obviously, more matches to come for both players that you saw in this match here. All this weekend, because it's a Friday.
Indeed, yeah, we did have to delay this match, and you know, that means there's more matches to watch though, and it's going to be so exciting. Like, just the caliber of players that are remaining in the tournament is just absolutely the best of the best, and I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked about the match we just saw. Man, what a game. What a
exceptional match between these two players.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Please look forward to the matches this weekend, because I know I am. 13 hours from now, MCY4 versus Henry. 16 hours from now, Bartek versus Silas, hoping to get revenge on Canada after losing to xootynator today. And then, of course, xootynator versus Malashevsky, looking to take out the Polish contenders in the tournament. I have been Blue, and, you know, joining me today has been Chili a Pair. We thank you very much for watching this match, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you, everyone.